Today's topic is talking about mindset, how important that is, how vital it is to everything that we do. I've had quite a few clients go through similar things this week, so I thought I would share with the rest of you what is happening. So in terms of mindset, it can do either amazingly good things for us or amazingly bad things for us. And whatever we choose to focus on is the bit that kind of gets to take over. So I say to clients that you cannot solve the problem with the mind that created the problem in the first place, and explain that as part of how important mindset is and how vital it is for you to feel that you can take back control of that. So at the beginning of the journey with the clients that I have at the moment, obviously the difficulties, they're rooted in those, they're rooted in the moment, they're rooted in the difficulty, and it's then my job, my role, to help bring them away from that. So in terms of blaming ourselves, it's such an easy thing to do. Something goes wrong. Oh, I could have done this. I could have done that. I should have done this. I should have done that. And that's a really, really easy process to get ourselves into. But the problem is that it's not healthy. It doesn't actually help anybody whatsoever to be in that situation. So if you're blaming yourself for something that has happened, it's really, really vital that you understand that blaming ourselves doesn't actually benefit anybody. It's unhealthy for us. It doesn't benefit anybody else. So the three things that we should be doing when we've made a mistake or if a failure has happened is, the first thing, accepting it, accepting our part in it if that is reasonable to do so. The second thing is taking the learning. So what have you learnt from that mistake? What have you learnt from that failure? Because in our lives, we don't learn from our successes. We learn from the mistakes we make. We learn from the difficulties that we have. And that is how we grow. That is how we move forward, by saying, right, that happened. I accept that my part in that was X. What I need to do now is look at being able to move on from that. So how can I prevent it happening? Is there an apology I need to make to anybody? Only apologise if it's appropriate to do so. But the most important thing is that you're ensuring that it doesn't happen again. So we have made mistakes in our lives, sometimes more than once, more than twice. But the important bit is, if you process the mistake and the problem properly, then actually what happens is you can just take the learning from it, put the rest of it in the back of your subconscious and not need it again. If you are making mistakes or creating habits that you're doing over and over and over again, then there is something deeper behind that, something that needs to be looked into a little bit more and explored more. And obviously, if you need my help to do that, then please do reach out and make contact with me. The other thing I'm going to put up actually is a written thing, because I just thought this was so important and so useful. So one of my clients is looking at creating a book. They're looking at writing a book, and that is their goal. That's the thing that they want to do. And when we were talking about the reasons why, I'm really trying to embed exactly what that looks like and what he wanted to do that for. One of the things that he said was, if I can do this, I can do anything, and I don't need to be scared. So I said, in response to that, what happens if you take that first bit away? So instead of, if I can do this, I can do anything, I don't need to be scared. What happens if we all just said to ourselves, I can do anything, I don't need to be scared? Because we don't. Give it a try. If there's something you want to do, if there's a dream you want to follow, give it a try, learn from the things that you do wrong on the way, and then every step is a step forward, and it would be really worth it in the long term. So I hope that's helpful to talk to you a little bit more about some of the work that I'm doing with people. Obviously really, really loving and enjoying it. If you liked the video or found it useful, pop a comment underneath. And if you find the content that's on the page useful, then please do share it. Share my page. I would love to have more followers. The more followers I've got, the more people I can get my messages and learning out to. And if that helps anybody, then that makes my world. You take care. Have a great day. Lots of love. Bye.